So what do you do when you get multiple offers and you're looking at the best one to go with? So let me tell you a quick story of mine. When in 2019, when I got my offer to go to the UK to work, I also got quote unquote an offer locally, but that offer was really good, and I'll tell you why. So that offer was for me to become a senior finance manager at a private equity firm that was based then in, I think, London and Dubai. But I was required to stay back locally and be a senior finance manager, and I will be earning in dollars. That was a phenomenal opportunity. So I got that opportunity, and at the same time, I got an opportunity to join one of the big four firms in the UK as an assistant manager, two steps down, one step below my current level. At the time, I was a finance manager. And I got so basically I got senior finance manager with a private equity firm, but I had to stay back locally, earn in dollars, or I will take an assistant audit manager and I will come to the UK, and I'll basically come with my family to the UK. So those were the two options. But it was not a hard decision for me to make. It was just not hard for me to make because I knew what I wanted. And by that I meant, even though the private equity one offered me a higher role, in fact, if you look at the pay was way higher than what the firm in the UK was going to be offering me in the time. So in terms of role and in terms of grade and money, it was higher. But in terms of I would have the opportunity to travel with my family for the UK opportunity, and I would also be in the middle of so many things. Like I'll be exposed to so many things, especially the UK market. So it was like I think I slept overnight on it. That was just about it, and I accepted the UK offer. And the reason why I did that was because I know that, so I didn't only think about now what I'm going to be getting now. So senior finance manager looks good on paper, the money looks good on paper, but the experience, the travel opportunity, and everything that came with it, and the impact on my family as well, because I then had to go to the UK with my young family. It just made sense for me because I then know that there will be a downstream effect, and it's one decision that I made that was super. It was one of the best career decisions that I made because then that changed everything culturally, how I thought, exposed me to a lot of clients, big profile clients, and all of that. So it was so easy for me to make that decision. And for me to you, it will be know what you want and know what matters to you. If I wanted the grade, so I don't just jump on opportunities because they are offering you director, you know, I don't know what else, vice president or whatever, but the learning opportunities on the job is capped. You you'd rather go with opportunities that, even though the name is not fantastic there, but what you're learning, what you're becoming on the job is way higher than the other one. Also, money is the last thing I personally look at, and that is why sometimes people look at me and they're like, Ore, you should be doing more, you should be earning more. I'm like, listen. Both of us, we don't want the same thing. When it comes to money, for me, money is just a tool. Money is just numbers moving around bank accounts. That's how I think genuinely. I want the real opportunities. I want opportunities that will make my brain sweat. I want exposure. I want to sit in meetings that matter. And I want my CV. I want you to look at my CV and be like, oh no, that girl, she's got it. I want that. I don't just want any random experience or random. So for me, the name on an opportunity, the name of the grade you're offering me, does not concern me. Coco me. The money, we'll talk about it later. And I'm not saying it's not important, but for me, it's one of the last things I'm thinking about. But you see, the experience, it builds you as a person. And for me, it is who I am becoming. Because I know that my career is still going to span multiple decades. So I don't want a situation where I will go into rooms and people will be like, "Ah, who is this one? Why is she talking like this?" Or well, you don't have anything to contribute. I don't want any of that. So growth means a lot to me in my career, and that was why that decision was one of the easiest one for me to make. I hope this blesses you. Remain fantastic.